All right, so is it Acros, 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 Acros? I'm gonna call it Fujifilm Neopan Acros 102. If I butcher this name throughout this video, forgive me. I think everyone here is gonna probably debate on how it's pronounced, but I'm gonna call it Acros 102. So this film stock is my favorite black and white film stock. I haven't shot any other film stock. Well, I have. I have shot Tri-X. I've never made a video on it, but I only shot one roll. But I've shot plenty of rolls of Neopan Acros 102. So I think I already butchered the name. But this is the only film stock that I've been shooting with, black and white film stock I've been shooting with most frequently. I was introduced to this last year when I found a good deal on Slick Deals. So for those who don't know what Slick Deals is, basically a place to find the greatest deals on earth. And I think it's just only for US and Canadian people, but mostly for the US. And the deal was, it was I was gonna say $5. It was a 5-pack for it was a 5-pack for $25, which wasn't bad. I bought 10 of these, and then the 120, it wasn't 50% off, but it was like 40% off, but I got a good deal on that too. It was I want to say $30 for 5, so I bought 10 of those as well. And the funny thing was that Adorama didn't disclose that this film, the 35mm film, was expired, and people left in the comments. They said, "Hey, yo, you should reach out to Adorama for a discount or a refund." So basically, I reached out. I said, "Hey, you sold expired film to me," and they said, "Oops, here's your refund." So, got my discount on it, and it was, I think, $5 off, even better. Or I think it was $10, $15 for 5 rolls of Fujifilm Neopan Acros 102. But yeah, I wanted to share some photos on this. Just want to share some details. I'm going to share some photos from my latest shoot that I've done a couple of weeks ago in the month of July. And it's all going to be from the 120 film. And I'm not going to show a whole bunch, but I'm just going to share my experience so far. I just want to share examples from the photos I've taken. Hopefully that inspires you to try this film stock. But first things first, I just want to say that I've been developing film with the Cinestill DF96 developer, and been getting great results with this. I'm still on my first bottle, and been doing the 3-minute agitation, and I think there's other ways of doing it, other chemicals that I could use, but I find this the most easiest, 3-minute agitation, and then do the wash and all that stuff, and it usually takes me about 8 minutes. So if you're developing with one Patterson tank, with that takes up 2 35mm rolls, or 120, usually takes me about 8 minutes to get it processed, developed. And the other thing about these photos were taken with the Mamiya 645 with the RZ67 with the 110 lens plus the 645 film back. My last video, someone asked me if I was using the if I was using a mask on my viewfinder, and yeah, oops, I dropped it. Yeah, I used the mask that comes with it. This is, you basically put it on your RZ67. I'm gonna struggle trying to put this on, but you put it here on your viewfinder, and that's basically it. That's how you compose your get the framing for the 645. I did buy it, I think, almost 2 years ago. I got the original box. It came with everything, instructions, the mask, and the original foam. And yeah, there's nothing much in here, but I got it almost 2 years ago. And the only thing that's wrong with this is that the light seals are pretty much, coming off, and I know I gotta get that fixed up. And the light seals, I usually get 1 or 2 photos. On rare occasions, it might be 3 photos that have light leaks. Usually there's that one photo that has that huge crazy light leak, and then there'll be a second one with a light leak, and then the third one, it's very faint. But I like it. I think I like that effect on my film photos. And it's not the whole roll, so that's okay with me. And usually it's just that one photo that stands out with that huge light leak. But anyways, I'm gonna have that fixed up later in the future, when I decide to. So these photos were all shot recently, and what I do, I still do my own photos. I still scan them. I use Epson V600, scan it with Silverfast 9, and then I bring it over to Lightroom and use Negative Lab Pro, which I've been using recently and have been getting really great results. Anyways, that's all for now. Again, it's not my forte to talk about everything about Neopan 2. I know it has been discontinued about 3 years ago, I want to say, and then it came back 2 years ago, I think. So basically, how Fujifilm was discontinuing film, Neopan 100 was one of them, and then they came out with 102 for whatever reason, which is great because this is a film stock that I want to keep shooting with, and hopefully these photos, again, I hope these photos inspire you to try out Neopan 100 Acros 102. So if you have any comments, let me know below. If you use something else other than this developer, DF96, let me know what you guys use, or tell me what your favorite black and white film stock is. And should I try Ilford? Should I try more of Tri-X? Should I do that, or should I just stay comfortable using my Acros 102? And hopefully this year, Adorama has another sale of Neopan Acros 102. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.